Alright, so, hey everyone, how's it going? This is rexfurry here, and welcome to another Let's Draw here. Let's see, what should we name this guy? Conductor. I'm not sure if that is the correct spelling for conductor there, but what are you gonna do? So, by 128, there we go. So yeah, anyway guys, welcome to another Let's Draw video, something I haven't done for a while, something I've kind of been putting off, I guess. Not really been putting off, I suppose, per se, another word for both of those previous words, but, you know, just something I just haven't done for a while, and I have been meaning to do. And let me go and change the background color up as well. But, oops, that's not what I wanted to do, or maybe it was. Maybe it was. Alrighty, so let's put a nice green background there, like the old GM7 back in the Game Maker's 7 days, but, yeah. So, hopefully you guys are all doing pretty good this morning, or I guess, you know, afternoon, whatever time you're watching this video, nighttime, whatever time. Hopefully you guys are doing pretty well. It's morning time over here where I am, and it's a nice morning at that. Excuse me, geez, it's actually pretty early in the morning as well, so, you know, not totally awake yet, not totally alive, I suppose, I don't know. I'm kind of a morning person, I guess. I mean, I don't really like particularly to get up early in the morning, but you know, I guess I just kind of did this morning, and it's not really that I don't like it, because I mean, I'm the kind of guy that can get up in the morning and just, you know, I mean, I'll just deal with it. Just be like, oh, you know, whatever. I'll just, my morningness feeling will just wear off eventually, and so I just keep going, do what needs to be done. But whatever the case, you know, if you're a morning person, if you're not a morning person, what have you, it's fine either way. Nonetheless, you're here, I'm here, we're all here, and yeah, we're all just doing our thing, just watching a video, and then yeah. Okay, so this is not really going the way I wanted it to. Well, the hat is, though. The hat looks really nice. I think I'll just concentrate on the hat for now. And then, well, because after I get the hat done, though, I need to concentrate. Okay, let me just kind of whip out some quick ideas here. Okay, so that's not really well, that's not really what I wanted. Let's see. You know what? I think I'll just start off with the. Let's see. So if his eyes are gonna go there, he's only gonna have like one eye showing here, isn't he? Oh, that looks nice. I like that. Ooh, that looks kind of cool. Actually, this is kind of looking like Mario, isn't it? Looking like some kind of Mario Universe character, which isn't necessarily what I want in the first place, but hey, it looks pretty cool nonetheless, so I guess we'll just kind of base it off this. And whoa, that is way too weird. That's definitely way too weird. I need something, originally when I came in here, I wanted something kind of blocky-ish. A little bit of that blocky kind of look, you guys know what I mean. So, will that work? Oh, nope, shoot. Darn it. What am I doing? That looks pretty good. I think that looks pretty good. So, anyway, I guess for those of you guys who have never attended a Let's Draw before, jeez, my throat in the morning is like even worse than it is not in the morning. So, you guys who, you know stuff. What a Let's Draw is, maybe you guys are new subscribers or whatever, because actually, as of now, I'm up to 170 subscribers, but that is definitely prone to change. It's always prone to change. It changes so quickly, too. It'll change on a whim. One day, I'll be at 170, the other day, I'll be at, like, 168, the next day, I'll be at, like, the 166s, and then possibly going down to the 160s, and then the next day, I'll wake up and I'll be at 170 again. True story. So, you know, it's to the point now where I just really don't even care anymore what happens. It's just, you know, it is what it is. The only thing I really care about is kind of the views, because the views kind of, I mean, matter more. I mean, so long that you have a good amount of subscribers still to kind of back up the views, but views are more important than subscribers to me. Not saying that I'm not, subscribers aren't important to me, like, as, whoever subscribed to me, like, you guys aren't important to me, but I mean, just in general, the count of subscribers that I get, I mean, it's nice, but it's not something that I look at and I keep track of, like, religiously, you know what I mean? So, some people probably still aren't going to be able to interpret that, excuse me, as what I wanted it to be, but, whatever. Just no offense to, people who are subscribed to me. You guys are cool, and I'm glad that you are subscribed to me. I'm glad that you enjoy my content, but, I'm not gonna dwell on that fact forever. That's kind of an obvious statement, I suppose, in and of itself. There's no need to say that. Alrighty, so anyway, let's go ahead and keep going on here. Jeez, I'm not really tired today. It's just kinda, I'm really relaxed, I suppose. But, hopefully that relaxation doesn't get to me too much and I start talking about things too longer than I should, which I did have a habit of doing back in the day when I first started up the channel. I just talked for hours and days and weeks and pretty soon months and years, and as we grew along, I just kind of figured out it wasn't really the best method thing to do. And so I tried to shorten everything down, and now I went from having 20 to 30 minute tutorials, or did I have a 30-minute tutorial? I know I had like a couple 30-minute Let's Draws. Those things were ridiculous, and I really kind of despise those, because I talked for 30 minutes, and for those of you guys wondering if it was worth it or not, in my opinion, no. It was the opposite of worth it. It was pretty bad. I mean, not saying it was terrible, but I don't know. It's just whenever I look at my older videos, I just feel so weird, because like just the way the overall tone and the way I talk and everything, it's just so different from what I would do now. And even now though, like when I do stuff, I still I really look back on it though. And maybe it's just part of my personality type. Like, I just have that personality type where I just every single time I do something, I look back at it and I want to make it the only thing I see is flaws. When I don't see flaws, it's usually even afterwards, it's oh, this is so cool and stuff. Then afterwards, a couple hours or so, I'll look back on it and I'll be like, oh no, I messed up or whatever. I could have done this better, and it just, I don't know. It's just what it is, I suppose. But yeah, I guess that's a little bit about me and what I do and videos and stuff. So I guess what you should take away from that is nothing. Really, I mean, it's just, I really think, personally, that it's all in practice and stuff. And if you are genuine, I suppose, with what you're doing, and, it doesn't go too overboard in, annoyance or, just overall whatever, badness of the video, just, I don't know. I don't know. It's just whatever. And you learn from your mistakes and your previous stuff, I guess. How do we even get onto this topic in the first place? What the heck? What are we talking about? This is a Let's Draw video, and we're talking about videos and stuff. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. Yeah, we're just drawing something here, just trying to do something. I don't freaking know. Alright, but what I do know is there's a new update that's available. Click to install them by using the Windows Update. I'm gonna hit no, and I'll check you back later. Alrighty, so we're just continuing on to draw this Mario-like character here, which actually is, I don't know, he's looking okay. There's that thingy of, better than I want it to be again. Oh well, the main thing is, right here. Right here with this head thing. I don't really like that it's going outside of the hat. Let's see if we can't change this up here. Maybe I'll give it a nice black outline, and we'll see if that changes anything. Hopefully it does. Hopefully it does a little bit. Okay. well, I mean, that's a little bit better, I suppose. I'm thinking of maybe getting rid of some of this ridge here. Can we add another black layer? Can we afford to do that without it looking too generic? I'm gonna go with no. I'm gonna go with no, we cannot. So let's just make the quick change here, or else this is just gonna bug me the rest of the way on here. Alrighty, so I guess we'll fixing this mistake. Let's see, there we go. Actually, I guess I'm not really fixing this mistake because we're done. That looks a little weird, but whatever. I'm just gonna keep it there. This isn't supposed to be perfect after all. Okay, so I guess something I actually wanted to discuss with you guys as well, for you trooping subscribers, for you guys who have been with it for quite a while, or if you guys have been pretty curious, I suppose, and just have been kind of poking around my channel from some of the earlier videos, which isn't too far off, I guess. You know, there's some earlier videos, not too far back, but you know, whatever. Something I wanted to actually discuss is Hero's Shadow, which, again, for those of you guys who don't know, for those of you new subscribers, or, you know, maybe you're just watching this video, you came across it, and you're just watching it for the fun of it, and you actually managed to stay this far with me. You're just like, what is Hero's Shadow? Well, I'm going to go ahead and tell you. Hero's Shadow is basically a series which I started a while back when I first started up my channel. And, I mean, not when I first started up my channel, but pretty far up there. Back there, I guess, would it be? Would that be the right term to use? Anyway, one of those. And, it was kind of like an anime/cartoon series that I was starting up. I didn't want to classify it as an anime series because, you know, it really didn't have that anime kind of style. But an anime/cartoon series, I think, is pretty fitting for the genre there. But basically, what it was is excuse me, it was like this whole kingdom of like animals per se, and just to sum it up, and they were basically like ninjas, and kind of like Naruto. I'll be honest, it was, you know, it had a bit of what do you call it? A bit of inspiration from Naruto, because at the time I was a big Naruto guy, and I still am a big Naruto guy actually. I like Naruto, but you know, actually I was just kind of getting into anime. Naruto just happened to be that one thing that I was watching at the time. So, you know, I was watching that, and you know, I was learning animation at the same time. I was like, hey, wouldn't it be cool to make my own series? Because I kind of know how. You know, I know enough to do what I want to do, for the most part. I mean, now I look back on it, and I'll get to that in a little bit, I guess. But, you know, anyway, I started off. It took me like 8 months or so. I mean, some insane time. I mean, nowadays, it would take me so much less time, I guess, just because of all the knowledge I have. I know. But, basically, what happened was, I created the series. No, I ended up finishing it. Episode 1 is out there if you guys want to check it out. But, you know, granted, it's not the best, I guess. I think it's pretty cool, though, you know, just because I created it. And, you know, it's something I actually managed to finish, so I don't know. But, yeah, you guys can go ahead and check it out. But anyway, pretty much what happened is, like, after the first episode aired, I never really went back to it. Like, I did. I started working on the second episode, but I just never bothered to, like, I didn't finish it. It's not that I didn't want to or anything, it's just that I didn't, I guess. And, his nose is looking really weird. I'm gonna change up the color of that. But, you know, I rewrote the script, like, again, for episode 2, because it was, like, the first one was, so it was basically just gonna be a backstory, and I don't want to be a backstory, like, it just seems so boring. Like, the second episode is gonna be a backstory? It's like, what? It's lame. So, anyway, I changed up the script, and, from there on, I just didn't finish it, I guess. I don't know what it is. Things got in the way, and stuff like that, so, I don't know. I want to finish it, though, but, you know, there's so many things. There's this giant story, which I really want to tell, but, you know, we'll see what happens. we'll see what happens, what goes on in the future. You know, I definitely do. It's something I do really want to prioritize myself on, but you know. So anyway, that's how that is for anyone who was wondering. Which, to be honest, I don't really think a lot of people are wondering about that because, you know, there's so many things have changed my channel, and there's other things that people are keeping track of now, I suppose. So, but yeah, that's just something I want to do. Okay, so this is looking kind of good actually, and I just realized something. I want to go ahead and get rid of this side because this does not match with the other side. It's got to be symmetric. So I was watching some Soul Eater yesterday. That's a pretty good anime. I like it. And there's this guy, and from what I've gathered from it so far, and supposedly he's like the Grim Reaper's son or something. I don't know. And for those of you guys who haven't watched the show, it's basically about these people from this academy in this other dimension or something. That's what I've gathered, and they're basically trained to take care of these creatures that basically attack Earth and just kind of basically cause havoc, to say the least. And they're trained to basically take care of them, make sure that everything stays intact. And there's this academy that does that, and it was founded by the Grim Reaper himself. So it's actually pretty cool. And later on in the series, like, it seems really cartoony in the beginning, I guess, and has a really neat little graphic style. But later on in the series, it gets kind of serious. Actually, I really like that. I think the seriousness of it kind of takes more of an effect. But anyway, so there's this guy, and he's the Grim Reaper's kid, and he likes everything to be symmetric, and it's just, I found it so funny how that was possible. Like, he would totally just disregard important missions and everything just because something wasn't matching with the other side, and I was just like, what? So that was, I don't know, that was just kind of funny. Like, usually things like that just kind of, I don't really like it just because it's, I don't know, it's not really that serious or whatever, but I just found it really funny for some reason. Okie dokes. So, wow, this is taking a very long time. Hopefully this isn't really as boring as some of the other Let's Shows. Maybe I'll just do his head, because, like, this is taking a really, really long time, and I don't really want you guys to get too bored. So, super dope. Let's see how this keeps going here. Is that the right side? Is that symmetric? I don't think it is, actually. Let's see, can we move that up a little bit, maybe? Maybe I'll just do it by hand. Maybe that'll be a better decision. Let's see here. Let's see what we got going on. Maybe I'll just, I'm just gonna copy and paste it, because I don't feel like spending a lot more time. Did that work? Did that copy paste? Does that do anything? Oh, shoot. That's not what I wanted to do. Totally wrong tool. It's just the rectangles when I want to go, or do the rectangle select tool. Alright, so we'll just put that up there, and then we'll take care of the difference. Wow, that looks really, really big. Okay, so let's see what it looks like. I'll delete the edges here. So anyway, this is just for those of you guys who wonder how long it takes me for spriting and stuff. For like really good sprites like this, I really love the nose right there. That looks really nice. It's all just whatever. It's just work in progress, and it's just trial and error and whatever looks good. So that's just that's how that goes. What do I want? It looks so weird, like on the very edge over here. I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that at all. Oh my goodness, I really love, so far, for those of you guys who don't know as well, I have a gaming channel now, and I'm really having a lot of fun with one of the games, in particular, Forgoto and Friends, and that game is just a blast. I love that game. It's so much fun, too. And, hang on, actually, this mustache needs to be changed over on the other side so it can match over here. Alright, so that's what was looking a little odd too. I knew something was off. Alright, so we're probably going to go about there, and then just extend it down. Extend it down to about little there. So, what we're going to do, we're going to change this over here, and that's not what I wanted to do. What am I doing? Come on, Rex, get it together. Get it together. What are you doing? Alright, so there we go. Does that match with that side? Yes, it does. This is even better than last time. Last time didn't even match with the other side. Jeez. It's crazy. What's going on with this character? And I should probably bring that over a little bit more too. Just because it's really extended out, and because it's behind the nose. Because it's behind the nose, you know, there's a lot of stuff that we don't want to do, eh? You know, we gotta bring it over by the other side of the nose because it's gonna look a little generic. All right, I think one of it too is just that's way too big. Grr. I guess I am kind of. It really does actually come down to sometimes being somewhat symmetric. As weird as it is, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, wait, what? Can I erase this? Can I erase anything actually? Hang on. Okay, if I no. Do I have something selected? No. What the heck? Okay, wait. 255. There we go. Okay. Anyway, I had a little moment there. That was the most annoying thing when I began actually working in GameMaker. This little opacity guy right here. Okay, I know what I did. I just moved my scroll wheel. That is seriously the most annoying thing. But anyway, I think I'm actually gonna go and make this whole thing symmetrical. As much as I don't really want to do that, you know, I am anyways. Kinda. Alright, so we're gonna need to get rid of this bottom half of the mustache, or the face. But anyway, what was I saying earlier? I totally forgot what I was saying earlier. Shoot, what was I saying? I don't remember at all. I was saying something about symmetrical and Soul Eater, and then I don't know. I honestly don't remember. Grr. Alright, well, I guess I'll just talk about something else, I suppose, because there's always something else to talk about if you really put your mind to it. But, yeah, I guess something else that I'm kind of working on, I suppose, is I have been working on. I just kind of took a break from it. There's so many other things going on. I wish, like, there's just... I don't really want to say that there's not enough time to do things, because, I mean, really... in the long run, there really is a lot of time. If I were to work, just purely work on things all day, like on really what I need to work on all day, I could kind of get a considerable amount of work done, but I don't know. I mean, it's just that thing again well, I guess we didn't even say anything. I always do this too. It's like I already have what I'm gonna say in my mind, and then I just assume other people know. I just go out and be like, yeah, it's just that, you know, what we talked about before. It's like, what? We never talked about the before. What are you talking about? But yeah. So I mean, it's just that thing of like, you know, I don't really want to work like that for the whole entire day. I mean, usually I'll try to work as much as I can, and I'll take like little breaks here and there. But yeah, that's how that is. Man, how long have we been going for? Because I really do not want to go for like super duper long. I can't tell either because I didn't keep track at the beginning. What have I done? How long have I made you guys sit through this? Alright, well, I guess it's the thought that counts, I suppose, getting one of these things out, because I haven't done it in, you know, super long, and I've been meaning to. It's one of the things I've been meaning to do, and I just haven't done it. And I just didn't really feel like it was the right time either. I mean, I don't know. I just felt like other things were kind of happening, and if I were to do one of these, it wouldn't feel right per se. So anyway, I just thought I'd go ahead and do one today, and I woke up today too, and I was just like, it was early in the morning, and despite that, you know, despite that morning feeling that you get, you know, if you're not particularly a morning person, like, I just disregarded that, and I was just like, hey, you know what, I kind of want to do a Let's Draw today. And so I got up, I walked over to my computer, I hooked up my mic, and I did a Let's Draw. Oh, I just remembered. I don't know how that reminded me. Maybe because Let's Draw, Let's Play. But that Forgoto and Friends thing. I totally forgot about that. But yeah, anyway, I remembered what I was going to say now about that. But I was going to say, man, we're running out on time here. But no, we're not. We have tons of time to go. This is my video after all, so I don't need to cut it short. I can just keep on trucking. So... Well, I don't know what. I don't know why that's so funny. I just keep on trucking. Gonna keep on trucking. I don't know. I don't know. There's something about that just struck me as funny. Okay. Anyway, keep on trucking here. This is what we're gonna do. Is the name of the game that we got going on. But so yeah, we gotta do that. But yeah, for Godo and friends on my gaming channel, Rex Plays Da Games, like Rex and then Plays and then DA Games, all one word, you know, just in case you didn't want to do it. I'll probably put it on my other channels, on my main channel, like in the other channel section or whatever one day, but I just haven't got around to it, I suppose. But anyway, I've been playing a game called Forgato and Friends, and it's a free-to-play indie game. It's like this massive platformer. Like, I swear, it's one humongous game. Like, it was crazy how gigantic it is. Like, I didn't even. Anyway, I've been playing it a lot lately, and like I tell you, that is like the funnest game. Like, not the funnest game, but I mean, I've just been. In terms of Rex playing it or Let's playing it, it's been a blast so far. I mean, because there's so much material to go on too. I think is one of the things, like just so much stuff to commentate on. It just makes it such a fun experience. And you know, that is really what I look for too when I want to Rex play a game. Is just, will this have like enough content for me to be enjoyable? And the main thing, like the main goal, it originally started with Rex Plays as, you know, just trying to be, you know, something exciting, something entertaining, you know, something maybe a little different, you know, playing indie games, you know, an ecstatic kind of thing, whatever, you know, because there are a lot of people who play indie games, you know, especially a lot of unknown indie games, stuff like that, aren't really, you know, the most kind of ecstatic. They're like, hey guys, how's it going? This is H2X85. I apologize if that is actually a real account that does these kind of things, but nonetheless, we're gonna be playing this this game today. I found it on Steam, and yeah, it's a platformer, so let's get into it. And you know, it just kind of like that. I find that so boring. And so I just want to be like, you know, something different, especially with the accent that I use, like, hey guys, how's it going? This Rexfurry here, and, or not Rexfurry, because I use the Rex thing, but, Rex here, welcome back to, blah, 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 you know, Rex Plays, blah, blah, and, you know, today we're going to be playing this, and, you know, I'm so excited, let's go, and, you know, just kind of, I mean, because you want to do, like, something more that, and I mean, of course, not that ecstatic. You know, hey guys, how's it going? The Rexfurry here, and welcome back to another episode of Rex Plays This. And today we're gonna be going out and you know, continue on from, you know, all that different kind of stuff. So I mean, you know, it's just more of an experience. Just like, oh hey, you know, this is kind of cool. You know, he's kind of, you know, it's enhancing the experience. So I don't know. I mean, that's just how it is. But you know. Anyway, so I look for a lot of like content stuff, and I'm just kind of gazing at this here, making sure the mustache looks okay. Just give me a sec. Okay, sorry, I itched my bottom of my chin there too. It's like a dust or something on it. But anyway, oh, what the heck? It's like, get off there, little piece of fuzz. Okay, that has been, that little piece of fuzz has been annoying me for a couple seconds here. So anyway, that looks like a decent mustache. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. It looks pretty darn good if you do say so. But I do say so myself, and to do so. Next thing that we got on our agenda here is we're gonna go ahead and add some shading on the bottom of a little blushy. I'm gonna take it down just a little tone, just kind of put that down over there to give it the illusion that it's actually popping out a little bit more than it should from his skin than the regular shading. We're also gonna put the process on the other side what we can. Make sure not to overlap some of that the shading done over there. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much about Forgoto and Friends and Rex Plays. And then that weird kind of interlude of accents, I suppose. Okie doke. What was I think I was saying something earlier too. Wasn't I like talking about like my goal with Rex Plays? I guess I kind of already did. Like, oh yeah. Anyway, that's how my Rex Plays thing kind of started. You know, I just want to make it enjoyable for people with these indie games that people have never heard of, because I mean, no one is like really doing this, you know, like no one's just going out finding random indie games, random, you know, fun kind of indie games and just Rex playing them or Let's playing them, doing playthroughs of them. And so, I was like, hey, I could do this. And so, I went ahead and did that. It's going pretty good so far. I'm coming up, like, the channel's only been out for, like, maybe a week and a half, possibly 2 weeks. And I'm already up to, like, 300 views and 26 subs. So I think I'm pretty happy. People are enjoying it and stuff like that. And, I think it's going pretty good. But, like, one thing that I recently thought of, too, whilst doing these is, like, I want to kind of take it a whole different direction. Like, although now, I think it's going pretty good, it's so much of the ordinary. I mean, there's still a lot of, like, Let's Players and just playthroughers, I guess, that are doing this sort of thing, and it's like, it's kind of cool, and I could probably do pretty well off this, but it's something, there's something else that I kind of feel I could do. And so, anyway, like, I came to the conclusion that whenever, like, I play games and stuff, I always, like, the way I do them now, if there's, like, a game that has, like, a story, I try to kind of make it so I'm actually in with the story, like, the story is, like, I'm in the world, and I'm kind of doing, stuff in the world. And so I was thinking, like, what if I did every game like that, like, with a story? Like, obviously I don't want to go into a random game, like Super Crate Box, or, whatever, like, maybe a Frogger kind of game, like, oh my gosh, how did I get here? What's going on? Cars around me, oh my god, what are we gonna do? Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Rex Frogger, and, wow, what is that car? How did I get here? I must have escaped out of, just make a giant story out of it, because that'd be kind of, that's more of where I'd use kind of that entertainment comedy, or commentary, or comedy, whatever. But, what I want to do is just go in a game, obviously with a pretty in-depth story, or just a story in general, and just play it as it is with a story, kind of with that story attitude. Just start off, not even really start off, well, maybe just start off with the first episode that, hey everyone, Rex Plays here with whatever, and then just go off it, and just be, actually act like I'm the character in the story, and play the game, the whole entire game through like that, just in the world, like that. I think it'd be really interesting. There's a guy actually out there, his name is Chaotic Monkey, and people call him Cry. You guys might know who he is, might not, but he plays a lot of, like, indie RPGs, and he occasionally, and of course, he'll, kind of just commentate his own stuff in there, but, for the most part, like, the way he commentates is so unique, and I really like the way he does that. It's like, it's like you're watching a movie, but a game, and I love that. It's just so cool, so, I don't know, maybe I'll give it a shot. I was thinking of doing it with a game called Untitled Story. Some of you guys might know what that game is, but, yeah, that was just kind of what I was thinking of doing. Why I told you guys that, I have no idea, but, do with it what you will. Alrighty, so, anyway guys, I think that's gonna be it. I would do the rest of the body, but, that would take so much more longer. I'll save it off, and maybe we'll pick it up again soon. So anyway, with that, guys, this has been rexfurry with another episode of Let's Draw. Not even really an episode, just another video, another Let's Draw video. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully we didn't go on too long. Watch me go into this just to save it off. It'll be like 35 minutes long, and I'll just go ecstatic. But whatever, despite the time, go along anyway. And until next time, I guess again, this has been rexfurry, and I'll see you all next video.